Hello, my loves. This is Cornmoon Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. You can call me Moon. So today we are doing a very special video, and it is going to be about what your rest of 2023 is going to look like with career and with love. Whether it be that you're in a relationship already or you are looking for love, we're going to dive into that as specific as we possibly can. So we have 3 decks to choose from and 3 stones to choose from. We also have our oracle laid out for us already with career, but with love, we are going to do a card from the Animal Spirit oracle deck, 2 specifically, and then we are going to just pull your tarot cards from your tarot deck to see and feel out the vibes for love, because I feel like that's going to be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll figure it out. So, okay, anyways, we have, let me introduce you to the groups. We have group number 1 with the Black Chalcedony. Okay. Come on. Okay. And then we have this oracle deck. This tarot deck. And then we have group number 2 with Malachite. Of course, it's not going to fuck. There you go. Okay. Then group number 3 with Carnelian Agate. Okay. All right. So the timestamps will be in the comment section and the description. We're also going to be doing charms this time. I have remembered in this Studio Ghibli cup. If you've seen this before, then yeah. So I'm just super stoked, and if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below throughout the video to see if you have anything that resonates. And yeah, I don't know. I guess let's get started. Okay, see you there. Bye. Okay, hello group number 1. If you guys chose this Black Chalcedony, then you have came to the right reading. Welcome. Okay, this freaking cat hair is just bothering me the more I look at it. Okay, there we go. You may have a cat, or yeah. So let's see, I'm gonna reveal this after I lay these out. So yeah, this is your oracle deck. Let's see how we're gonna lay these out. I'll probably cut to it, but let me just show you the layout first. What? Okay, so this is gonna be the embodiment that you're in for your career for the rest of 2023, and it is the Rabbit, Approval and Sensitivity. Okay, and then we have the energy of your career for the rest of 2023, and it is Action, 17. Okay, and then we have for, Archangel Michael. He says, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. You have Independence. Ooh, okay. So when I was pulling this earlier, I didn't feel the energy really, but I did feel a sense getting it. But now I'm really, yeah, I'm getting it. It's nice. We have Dreaming. Okay. Then we have Set Your Sights Higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. We have Labradorite. 17 again, by the way. So that came out twice. I don't know if that's important at all. The 17th of a month could be important. So yeah, let's just keep that in mind. 7. Okay, and then here's your tarot cards. We have the 6 of Pentacles, Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Then we have the 4 of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we had the 8 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of working going on. Okay, I'm gonna cut to this being laid out correctly. Let's see. Okay. Okay, group number 2. Group number 1. I hope I didn't say group number 2 in the beginning. Goodness. Hello. So let's talk about the rest of your career for 2023. That's interesting. I just noticed this cat here once again. And it was a black fur. So if something about black cats is your totem animal or you feel connected to black cats, I am noticing a lot of black and white in your reading. Also blues, which is something that has to do with the throat chakra. Okay, give me a second to tune into your energy. Okay, I think that you're leaving an energy behind. Especially when this came out in the beginning. I found it interesting because it seems like you are striving to be on your own. You are striving to go towards a life that is of satisfaction when it comes to independence. So 6 and 7. 6, 7 may be significant. 67. But what I'm seeing here is that there's progression. It's like you're learning more about what you love to do, and as you're doing it, you're also learning more about it as you go. And what I was saying about you leaving behind, not only are you stepping into your power, getting your independence, but you're also leaving behind the sense of liability to your peers, to the people around you. You're leaving that behind and you're following your own path. I don't know what 17 has to do with, I feel like that's really significant because that's I wonder what the tarot deck is, the major arcana is for 17. Let me just fast forward this real quick. Okay, so 15, 16, 17. Okay, so I found it. It's the star. Hope, sign of good things, renewed faith, fulfillment in life's pleasures. So the star also symbolizes Aquarius, so you may be in Aquarius. Also, January and February may be significant to you. Maybe those are important days in your important months in this year that you decided to go towards something that you love. But mainly, what I see here, what I feel here is that you have a renewed sense of hope, of faith in what you love to do. Like you're getting your power back, you're seeing your light shine, you're cleansing your energy. Sunflower reminds me of summer. So this summer is like a spark of something new. So that's just a synchronicity that something is coming, something is happening, especially with this action. You're taking action towards what you want to do. You're leaving behind what you think people know about you, what you think you should be for other people, what your life should be for the people around you. You're allowing yourself to dream. You're allowing yourself to envision what you want. You're taking risks towards something that you know that is aligned with who you are. I just want to make sure this doesn't spill. Okay. It's interesting because with this 8, this is like the overall energy, I feel like. The 8 of Pentacles. You're working, you're giving to other people, but you're also receiving help. I don't know what help you're getting. At first, when I saw this, it looked kind of deceitful because this person's hiding pentacles behind their back and giving this shiny pentacle to this person. So maybe in the past, maybe in the past when you were involved in a situation where you felt like it was giving to you. You felt like maybe you were working a job, maybe you are working a job that is constantly giving you your weekly pay or every other week, and you're like starving for that money. You're wanting that money, you're waiting for it to pay bills, to do what you have to do, but you're becoming part of the system. And it's exhausting. So now you're trying to manifest something that you love to do, something that you know that will bring you the satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction. It's like you're picking at your own brain, seeing what is there for you to harvest, seeing what is there for you to grow. It almost seems like a loss of hope, like something that you're coming back to that you didn't know that was still there, like dreams renewed. It almost seems like, that's so interesting. I'm getting like past energy too. These reds are very significant. I feel like you could love the color red, but the reds are really popping out to me in this deck. It seems like you were poked at, maybe even belittled about your dream that you wanted. Like you can't do it, or you aren't worthy of this. But you're not allowing that to get to you. If anything, you are allowing that to fuel you into doing what you love, into seeking the answers that you want to create for yourself, seeking the source of inspiration. Maybe you felt like you lost your power because of the people around you, because of the relationship that you were in, or because of the friendship circle that you surrounded yourself with. But now you're seeing that I keep saying hope, but that's what keeps coming through. It's like you're merging two sides of yourself, the logical and the creative, the emotional, the yin and yang. The bird at the top, it's showing you where to go. Like you're being divinely guided. This is something that was supposed to come, something that was supposed to happen for you. The action, the energy of your career for the rest of 2023, the 6 months that are to come, is something of feeling like you're full of life again. Renewed faith, yeah. In the divine in yourself. Yeah, you're not settling for what the world told you that you were meant to do. And it's bringing you into union with yourself, like I said again. The full moon, you could see clearly now. The rain is gone. You can see clearly now what you are meant to do. And you're learning about it. It's so... I love this for you. I just know that this is like literally your soul's calling. And it feels amazing. But this is the baby. This is the animal that you're going to be in. The animal that you're embodying on this journey for the rest of 2023. You really are still trying to seek the approval from others, but also I'm getting a new sense of sensitivity within your surroundings. We're all not perfect, but also what I just saw right now is a nod from your spiritual team, like a nod of, okay, you can do this. If you ever had any self-doubt or anything that you say, stop, no, like the resistance in staying who you were, then I'm telling you right now, your spiritual team just gave a nod to say you can do it. Go ahead. This is literally your sign that you are meant to follow this path to independence, because you are going to be independent in what you do. And it's going to free you from the shackles of the 9 to 5, or free you from the shackles of working for everyone else. Mulan may be a significant movie for you. And also you may have been drawn to pile number 2 because of this tiger. And then also I saw this little dragon fly tiger fly. Oh, that's cute. It just reminded me of Mulan, the little sidekick that she has. I haven't watched that movie in so long, so especially the live action. I'd never even watch that because, God forbid, I saw a video review on it and I'm like, anyways. Okay, so I want to read this Labradorite for you because I am very curious. But first I want to read this rabbit because this is, it seems like this energy, it brings in energy from the past, but also there's renewed energy. There's gentle guidance from your spiritual team that will show you the way as you continue to go through what you love. It may seem kind of foggy or it may seem kind of scary, but they're really showing you what you are made of and what you can do. 22, the number 22 might be significant, or 23, 2023, hey. Okay, so my ears perk up in the grass as I sniff the air. Oh goodness, okay, ow, okay. Those with many enemies must learn many things, yeah. Establish strong ties with the land, I never give up. Watch as I leap happily into the sunset, 33 was on the timer. The final light of day, I love and accept whatever happens. Wow. You're allowing yourself to dream. You don't know what's going to happen, but you are following your intuition. This Black Chalcedony, if you want to get this, then I highly recommend it because it has to do with grounding yourself and also protecting yourself from negative energies within yourself. But also it has to do with following your intuition, helping you with your intuition, guiding you. So like I said, your spiritual team is guiding you. In the collective imagination, rabbits are destined to be prey, always alert and ready to hide or escape from many enemies, foxes, falcons, human traps. Symbolically, it's more complicated than that. Due to its prolific nature, it is often associated with abundance, prosperity, and the forces of springtime, which it commonly represents. In Native American cultures, it is considered a trickster along with the hare, an immoral and conniving divine creature that is witty and skillful. In Chinese horoscopes, it protects creative and artistic qualities and is a universal good luck charm. Alice follows a white rabbit, a symbol of good fortune and, in this case, adventure. I'm so excited for you. Down the magic hole. The extraordinary book of Watership Down by Richard Adams, the protagonists are unforgetful because they escape their fate as prey without, however, surrendering, but rather looking for the best place around to live. I just want to say you may live in Eurasia, North Africa, Americas, Oceania. That's just... Oh my God, dude. You are following your gut, but also this is a sign of good luck and good fortune from your ancestors, from your spiritual team. And I want to say just freedom. Freedom above all else, because also horses signify freedom. You're connecting with all parts of your soul. Your chakras are aligning and you're following your higher power. You are setting your sights higher for the end goal, for your true nature, for your well-being. And I just want to say the levers are right here, and that's literally coming into union with yourself again, which is 6 again, so 6, 6. But I just see yourself working and seeing those things grow and learning as you go. But Knight of Pentacles, yeah, allowing the process to continue, to accept nothing less, interesting. Okay, let me just clarify these. But, frick, I said I was going to read the Labradorite. Number 17. Okay. I am open to great periods of transformation. With shades of blue, green, and gold, Labradorite is a distinctive crystal that holds a strong connection to channeling your higher self. Caught in just the right light, the crystal's iridescence shines like no other. Labradorite is a stone of awakening. It is a call to your higher purpose. Bro, I swear, you are literally being called to your higher purpose. You can no longer put off your destiny in this lifetime. A stone of the new moon, Labradorite symbolizes a period of new beginnings to come. Use this time to set intentions for where you'd like to see yourself and plan for your journey ahead. Call on your guides if you feel like you've had questions unanswered, so you can make a decision with all your awareness you need. Now is not the time to rush. It is the time to recognize the transformation to come and to prepare yourself to welcome it with open arms. How can I prepare myself for change? I'm sorry. I just feel very excited for you, and it's like finally you're listening to yourself. Finally, you're releasing the shackles of whatever you have let hold you back, the voices around you. Your dreams are coming into fruition. You're listening to the sounds of the ocean, something calling you. Wow, I'm just, yeah. Anyways, this is a very beautiful time for you. Okay, so you are destined to be a star. That's all I'm gonna say. You have always been a star. It's just your turn to see it. It's your turn. If you've gotten a private reading, then I just want to say that was accurate. Listen to the advice that that person gave you. That's not for everybody, but anyways, Six of Pentacles, please. You are meant to give to other people. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to share the gospel truth. That's the gospel truth. If Hercules also may be a significant movie for you. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, clarify, please. Oh, goodness. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot, but okay. Yeah, I could see how this could be something that could be of a story. Yeah, it has a Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck with a Six of Wands popping out. 666. Once again, it's all destined right here. What is this? Ooh, Six of Wands and the Sun. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing with this is that the King of Swords, you may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Like I said, Aquarius, once again. There's been change in your life where you had to leave, where you had to surrender to a situation that no longer served you. Past situation, someone in your past that wasn't giving enough to you, a situation that wasn't giving enough to you. Yeah, made you feel like you didn't know what you wanted, made you feel like you were living an illusion. Like someone was taking from you instead of giving back to you. The energy was not reciprocated. And you had to cut them off. Whether whoever won, I feel like you chose to walk away though. You surrendered, the white flag, or they surrendered and you chose yourself better. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna walk away from what I have, my dignity, my pride. And yeah, you chose to live for yourself, follow your own light. And I don't know if you're doing this yet, but this is an energy of your career. This is the energy of the Six of Pentacles. And you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, come on now. Your past has built you up to this moment. This world right here has always been with you. Maybe you just didn't see it with you all along. Or maybe someone was hiding it from you, like this person could be with you. And they're keeping it from you, like, no, this is your life. It's with me. Kind of, your life in general may have felt very restrictive. If it wasn't a person, then it was your life in general was restrictive because of a certain circumstance or a situation. But you're deciding to start anew, start fresh towards what you want, because you realize if you want to manifest something, you have to give it a shot. You have to go towards it. You have to start making the plans, setting up what you want, getting your power back from a certain situation that was lying to you. The world, yeah, the world's waiting for you on the other side, so you're going towards it. With that Six of Wands, you're reclaiming victory. Seven of Pentacles, please, for their career 2023. You're reclaiming your victory over someone, something, a certain situation, a certain lifestyle, and you're realizing your worth is much higher. The Six of Cups. Interesting, with the Three of Cups right here. Interesting. Something that didn't work out for you in the past, you're moving forwards towards it. Or like I said before, remember when I said before, I said, remember when I said, sorry, that some dream that you had in your past, you are giving it a shot again. You're picking at the old tree, at the old fruit, and you're seeing if it's still good. You're checking your fruit. You're checking if you are still motivated, if you still have this passion. And it seems like it's going great, by the way, because this Three of Cups is at the bottom, which is victory, which is celebration. Yeah, you're choosing yourself again. The Knight of Pentacles again. You're choosing to discover what you love to do. The abundance that you'll create with it. I feel like 333 is another significant number that you may be seeing. The universe is working with you right now to discover your higher purpose. That's what's up. Okay, the Four of Wands, please. Clarify the Four of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Tower. Wow. Coming into balance with who you are, with your priorities, with yourself. 222. After something that fell that you realized wasn't meant for you, that you realized wasn't a firm foundation, that wasn't fulfilling you, something that you had to cut off, the Queen of Swords, King and Queen. That felt like it was heart-wrenching or heartbreaking, but something had to be done to bring you this situation into balance, to bring the unity into balance with yourself, with your career, with your passion. Sometimes we go through hard things and it's like, wow, people may say, you know, this has to happen for your higher good. But when you go through it, you're like, I know it had to happen, but it hurt. It's something that I can't describe, that other people will understand, because it's your own journey to go through. This whole thing feels like your own journey, very independent, very inward. So as you heal with yourself, as you set your sights higher, as you realize your worth, you're going to realize how much you deserve with your career, with your passion. Things are falling for you to be happy again. Yeah, wow, okay. Page of Swords, please. Can you clarify the Page of Swords, spiritual team? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Three, once again, working with the universe, working with people that come into your life. There's a lot of inner, I'm seeing like a montage, you know, in movies. I'm seeing one of those, and then the Ace of Pentacles, like a new idea, like a brand new start type of thing. The Emperor underneath it, come on now. Wow, you're a strike of gold. I'm seeing a montage of you researching, of you working hard. Let's do examples. Going to the gym, working hard on yourself, researching stuff on the computer, breaking a sweat, writing down in your journal what you love, resting, having good sleep, resting in your own well-being, you know, taking care of yourself, then getting back to work. Like you're trying to find balance in all of the things that you're learning. You're finally taking care of yourself is what I'm saying. That's a trip, man. I'm interested to see what comes out in your love reading, because I feel like it's going to very much tie to this. It's like you're getting something from your past that's igniting your sense of adventure for your future, for your career. Your learning process is basically learning who you are again, going inward, hermit mode. There's no hermit here, surprisingly, but Aries is right here, so Emperor. You're taking action towards what you love, but there's this good balance of, because you learned your lesson, I'm hearing, of what happens when you are going towards something that isn't meant for you, or trying to make something work that wasn't supposed to work out for you, that wasn't meant for you to work out. So you're going towards things that actually are meant for your highest good. Working with the universe, collaborating, taking time for yourself. This is awesome energy. I love this for you. Okay, let's see. Oh my Lord, 29. Okay, so let's go into the love reading. Holy crap. All right, let's go into the love reading. Okay, so group number 1, hello, welcome to your reading, your love reading. So yeah, let's get right into it. We have, these two came out together. That's what made me want to do two for the rest of the groups. So they're both water signs. So this is very interesting. The dolphin is very playful, very childlike, but the shark has to do with truth, has to do with holding on to something that has been inward for a hot minute, that hasn't been expressed fully, whether it be emotions, feelings, resentment, bitterness. It's like the shadow aspect and the light aspect of your energy for 2023. Love. So let's figure out what this is. So what I'm seeing here for the dolphin is that you really want to embody a childlike nature, but you really want to be honest with yourself too. King of Swords energy, logical, witty, let's be honest, queen or king. We're all here for they, them. But literally what I'm seeing is that you're embodying the balance of love and being truthful, being real. And that is unconditional love. But there seems to be something that's underneath the surface that needs to come out with someone or something that has been holding you back, feeling like you've been held back. And it's interesting because you still have this light to you. You still have this energy to you that you love to embody. And people love that about you. But there's still this energy that feels like a block. And I wonder who that is. I wonder what's going on here. Let's figure out more. Okay. So the rest of 2023 love for group number 3. Chinga. Group number 1, please. Group number 1, 2023 love. Okay. So we have Judgment. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. The Emperor. King of Pentacles. I love how that came over the shark. I love how that was brought over the shark. Interesting. With the 4 of Cups at the bottom. Okay. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The Tower. What did I say? It kind of goes with the career reading. Now Judgment. Let's clarify Judgment. The King of Swords sticking out. My lord. Okay, so like I said, let's be honest, that was symbolism. Like I said, the shark has a lot of truth to be told. Like there's something that needs to spill, and there's a lot of things that are more than words can describe about what needs to be spilled. The 5 of Wands at the bottom, honey. Like that's ridiculous, the Devil. Something that has been obsessively thought about. Judgment, please. Clarify. 3 of Swords. Okay. The Emperor, please. Emperor. Let's see what's happening for the rest of 2023 with love. Knight of Pentacles and Temperance. With the 10 of Swords. Things coming into balance. 2-1 card, please. 2 of Swords. The King of Pentacles, please. The Empress. Wow, the World at the bottom. And then the 10 of Pentacles. That's like a lot of booby. Like, I don't... That's fine. I knew I was going to use her eventually. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, please. This is tea, by the way. This is like... 10 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles, yeah. With the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What did I say? Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. So, honeys. Something's coming back around. $33 again. 333 again. 2, 3, 4. If you've been seeing 1, 2, 3 a lot, or 1, 2, 3, 4, then this is your sign that something's happening. I kind of just got chills. So what's the story, spiritual team? So the rest of your 2023 has to do with you healing something from the past. Healing something that you've been avoiding to be healed. This is what your spiritual team is coming through with. I feel like this is like a timeline happening right now. Like, remember when I talked about in your career reading for 2023, how this is going to be you earning your success, your recognition, right? I had a feeling that this would tie into your career. But right now you're in the energy of healing. The light and the darkness of you, finding that yin and yang. The feminine and the divine masculine, taking charge but also waiting. You're trying to be honest with yourself, but also it's like you're asking your team to have mercy on you because this is very hard. Like, cut me some slack. When can I have a break? When can I deserve the love that I want? This is the energy of going through trauma or going through heartbreak as you're, I don't know what your situation is, because you could be in a relationship, okay? While also healing. Because in relationships, we may say that I want to be as healed as possible so I don't bring the past into my new relationship. But also, realistically, for some people, when they're in a new relationship and they've had troubles in the past when it came to people that did them wrong, they have some trauma with that. And in order to work past it, they have to express it, which is this shark energy. So maybe you're being hard on yourself. Yeah. You're being hard on yourself because of the past traumas that you went through, and you want to get over it. You want to move on. You want to have this light, playful energy to you. You want to have fun, meet new people. But constantly you feel like this is blaring in your face, like constantly. You're like, again, why is this happening to me? Why is this situation coming up again? Can I not have fun? Can I not move on to another person? But you're asked to listen to those. You're asked to listen to what you've been avoiding. To what, even if you haven't been avoiding it, to give yourself grace for going through those things. When you don't avoid those things, when they come up, tap into your heart chakra, tap into your heart space, and know that this is part of the process. This is part of the journey in your healing through love with your person or coming towards a person. Because what I see right here is fighting the energy of someone new coming in, or not seeing the energy of someone new coming in, or not seeing the significance of this person in your life because of this past trauma that you went through. And not seeing your worth because of this past trauma that you went through. Ooh. It's like you're being blindfolded because of you not realizing how valuable you are And you are so worthy of this person that's going to come in. Of this person, so there's two sides. Take what resonates. Of this person that is in your life, you're worthy of their love because you are embodying this counterpart energy right here. The Empress and the Emperor. Whether you be a divine masculine or divine feminine. But you're being asked to learn how to receive. To learn how to receive affection and love from this person. Because they will want to give you what they have for themselves. Ah, that's how I knew it. Because remember the Lovers was in there and I was just like the career reading. And I said you're coming into union with yourself. And then there was the Four of Wands and all that jazz. But right here, it seems like they have something to offer you. And they want to collaborate with you. It's like things of your past will come up. But as they come up, learn to heal. Learn to communicate that with the other person as it goes on. Be playful about it. Be yourself, basically. Be yourself. Express yourself freely, because if this is the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, Aries, by the way, and then Virgo. What? Virgo? Why am I only remembering my sign? Capricorn and Taurus. Wow. Hello. Anyways, so what I'm feeling with this is that you have eyes on you. Wow. You have eyes on you because these two people look like they're looking at this Empress just being. And people want to prove themselves to you. But you will find that right person that is meant for you. That is your desired outcome. You are being seen. You are very high value. The Hierophant, yeah. People look up to you. People go to you for wisdom. But also something about your energy is just magnetic. You're in the limelight. I don't know where you're going. I don't know if you're on dating apps or if people are just being drawn to you. But you are given a choice for the people that are coming towards you, that are offering you stability. Wow. I wonder what this Two of Swords is. I have a feeling it has something to do with not seeing the world, not seeing the value in what you can give, what you can get. Yeah, give and get. Because you also feel like maybe that you don't have much to give because you were so hurt in the past. This limiting belief of who you are. Because of people that prove to you otherwise. People that told you that you aren't worth your value. Baby. I remember, I think I told this story before, but I'm not sure. I remember when I was younger and my papa, my father, we were in the car together and he never said this to me before and now it's a thing. Now it's just like a thing. But he said, baby, how much, can I ask you, if you were to put a price on yourself, if someone were to ask you how much you were worth, how much would you say? And I said, I don't know, like $100. And then he said, come on, no, it has to be higher than that. And I said, okay, $500. And then he said, higher. I said, $1,000. And he's like, and then he laughed. And then he said, what if I told you that you were priceless? And I didn't get that at first. I didn't know what that meant to be priceless. But now I understand that it means that you are worth nothing. You are worth so much more than people that put value on you, than people that say rate yourself from 1 to 10. The perceptions of other people are not worth who you are. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm being emotional right now, but I feel like there's this energy of you comparing yourself to other people because you were told all your life that you had to be this person or you were nothing. Now my dad tells me every time I'm struggling or every time I'm frustrated with a situation, he said, how much are you worth? And I have to say priceless. And he's like, what? And I say priceless. And I really go inward to make sure that I believe when I say that. Even though it's really hard sometimes, even though you may feel like you're really down, just remember to ask yourself how much you're worth, okay? And remember to stay priceless, because you are. Whoever's coming in, because you are beautiful, by the way, you are shining. Whether you be an emperor or empress, you are someone who is very, very beautiful. And you are worth everything that the universe has to give to you. You are shining inside and out. Wow. It's supernatural, I want to say. You are following your soul's journey. And that is meant for you. Whoever is coming into your life is going to want to collaborate with you, is going to want to, I don't know if you want to make babies, but I feel that. Have this happily ever after with you. But realistically, let's be honest, this is the world. But to give you what you deserved all along, to show you your worth as you believe it within yourself. 10 is completion. So you may be seeing 10-10. Or you may be marrying with your person, Emperor and Empress, 10-01 type of thing. Wow. Let me clarify the Two of Swords real quick. I just see someone of high value coming into your life, and the universe wants you to be ready for it. They want you to know that you deserve this all along, with all this past heartbreak that you've been through. You're ready, you know? And it's okay to work through trauma. It's okay to work through things, because that does not make you any less of a human being. That makes you human. Because if you hold these things in, then you won't continue to communicate with your person, and you won't be able to see the value in this relationship or the value in yourself. But if you both embodied shadow and light to communicate what you dealt with in the past, bit by bit, as you continue to slowly progress with this person, then you'll be able to lay a firm foundation. The King of Pentacles is all about foundation. And you're building this, beautiful empire. It's glorious. It's magnificent. 10 of Swords. What? Yeah. A painful ending had to happen in order for you to receive this. Your whole life is just, the pain is over. Two of Swords, please. Clarify the Two of Swords. We have, the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Wow. 8, 9, 10. Walking away from something to get your wish fulfillment. Walking away from a limiting belief, from a person that wasn't yours, to receive what you truly desire. The King of Wands. Very attractive energy. Very attractive person. Someone who you know someone who you know you deserve. Someone who you know is going to reciprocate that feeling back. Wow. Choosing, knowing, setting your standards higher for yourself. That's what I see for you for the rest of 2023. Oh my, okay, I'm not forgetting this. I forgot this in the last video, but I'm doing charms. So I'm just gonna put this in here after the love reading. If this is loud, make sure to lower the volume, and yeah, okay. Excuse me. What is the charms? What is that? Oh. Oops. I didn't even know that was in there. Anything besides the base? Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so hi. We have Okay, so we have 2 green butterflies. We have a skunk. We have a turnip, I think. No, I forget what this one is. Okay, I think. Okay, anyways. We have one of those crabs. I don't know. We have a ladybug, a horse, a flower. So if you ever, reminder, be you. What did I say? Okay, we have I'm gonna focus. A little bird. Yeah. So green has to do with the heart chakra. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you. And you're following your heart. This little animal here, wow, is it a cougar? What is this? This is really embarrassing, dude. Leopard. Yep, that's where I'm at right now. Giraffe. Then we have I can right here, which is really, really good signifier for you, that you is a reminder that you can do this, that you are allowed. You're cutting the cord with anybody that doesn't serve you anymore. You're dancing your happiness as ballerina. You may be a dancer too. That's what I thought of when I saw this, but you are following to the beat of your own drum. N-O, no. A, Noah may be significant. Natalie, I heard. Annalie. Oceana again. I don't know why that keeps popping up. We have a snake. Shedding old skin to bring in the new. And then a little, yeah, making a wish. And then this is a sign of good luck. I just think that, and then these little, that reminds me of fall. So yeah, reaching to the highest heights, not setting your standards low. Coming out of the energy of feeling like you're in hiding. I don't know if you had that group in my last reading of the raccoon. And then dolphin, once again, that's funny how this came out, yeah? Having that childlike nature again, following your passion, what you love to do. Oh, we have X here too. Oops. Yeah, X. So, and then I forgot these little things were in there, but I don't know. I heard ball and chain, so X could have been someone who you wanted to let go. Axe out of your life. Okay, and then this is green, once again the heart chakra. Then pink could also be signified of the heart chakra. This is orange, looks like orange, so like sacral chakra, so following your passion again. Okay, so, and then horse, the cow. Fruition, something that you are working hard on, like the ant. Carrying something that may feel too big, but you're doing it. Freedom again with the horse. Getting these energies out of your life that aren't good aromas, that don't smell good, that don't serve you. Okay, you can. A reminder to be you. Okay, guys? All right, so this is your reading. Okay, I'll cut to the end of your reading now. Okay, bye guys. I love your energy. I love your light. I love what you're bringing to this earth, that you're choosing yourself. And I just have to say thank you for being that person in this earth to do what they love, because we need more people like you, okay? So continue to love yourself and love others, because love will always be the answer. That was your reading, group number 1. Thank you for coming through. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming through with these messages, and I didn't expect this, but it was beautiful. Okay, so continue to have a beautiful life, and subscribe and like if you haven't. Comment down below if this resonated at all. I wish you many blessings and many abundance in your future, and I will see you again next time, my beautiful pile number 1. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, what? Okay, why do I have to be awkward? Okay, bye. Okay, hi group number 2, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this malachite, I'm pretty sure it is, then you came here successfully, welcome. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this guy to the side, and then this is your oracle cards. So let's see, how did I set it up? This will be the energy that you will be in with your career for the rest of 2023. We have the Lion, cheerfulness and pride. Okay, gonna put this guy right here. And then we have, oh yeah, 2 came out for you for these. Okay, anyways, I don't know why I have to be so. And then this is the energy of your career. for 2023, the rest. Contract. And then at the bottom of the deck for the energy, it was like, it was something that had to do with, yeah, something legal or something like that. But yeah, contract. So we have that. And then we have, where are you? We have worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Beautiful. Full moon right there. And then we have love. We got be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. Okay. And then we have Winter's Throne. Okay. I think this was over here. Yeah. And then this guy. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think this was up here. And this was right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And then we have Unicorn and Cleopatra. So 2 came out for you. I'll just put it like this. Okay. So purples for sure. I don't know if your favorite color is purple or your crown chakra is being ignited. Okay. Then we have the Emperor, Aries energy. Beautiful. 10 of Swords. Strength, Leo. So a lot of fire going on. Then we have the Fool. Okay. New beginnings. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. Cute. Okay. So, first of all, can I just say, last month must have been hard for you. I'm not saying this has to be for everyone, but number 6 reminds me of June. And 4, 5, 6 is interesting. But something that you felt like was bound to happen, something that you felt like you were stuck to, is now released. Whether it be energy or something that you had to figure out legally. But I'm seeing a release happen within a contract. And a new one is being made with yourself. A new one is being made for yourself, if anything. You're learning to march to the beat of your own drum. Tune me into the energy. This stone has to do with healing, but also intuition. Clearing bad energy. Make way for the new. Yeah, I'm getting that with you, is clearing bad energy and making way for the new. Maybe you've been avoiding something, avoiding who you are, avoiding what you're meant to do, what your soul's calling you to do. And it seems like you're going to go on a journey for the rest of 2023. But at the same time, I hear you. At the same time, you are going to be successful in what you create. You've been fighting for something to happen. I want to read Cleopatra because I keep forgetting what that is, but I think it has something to do with unlocking your soul, unlocking something that has been calling to you, your beauty, who you are. Yeah, here's 4. You're being divinely guided. This has been a long time coming, something that's been waiting to happen. You haven't been honest with what you actually want to do. This is interesting. What is this Emperor? The 8 of Cups. Yeah, that's what I figured. You're walking away from this old belief of who you had to be for other people around you. Because there's going to be this painful ending of this person that you thought you had to become. And I'm seeing you shed your skin, shed the toughness around the outer shell, and being vulnerable in the full moon. She looks very at peace with herself. She looks vulnerable at the same time. 6 is on the timer. To where she's raw now. She's being honest with who she is, and that is someone who is worthy. I think your spiritual team wants to reach out to you. Wants to tell you where you should go, help you as to where you should go. Wow, okay. And this contract that you felt like you were destined to is being shattered, is being obliterated. Because you have this divine path that was actually meant for you. This contract that was actually destined for you and who you are. Like I said, this is like events have been leading up to this to show you the hard truth. To let you sit and understand who you are. All the feelings, even difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth. Let the source take it from there. You aren't meant to do everything on your own. Your true light is meant to lead with love. Because maybe you have been trying to fight the urge that you are different. Yeah, I heard a crow outside. That you are meant for something new. You haven't been fully honest with who you can be. And I think the universe is trying to pull you towards the direction that you are meant to become. It's strength for other people. It's strength for yourself. And you're going on this journey starting from the beginning. Because the ending, it's like, that's so weird, because the beginning of the Arcana, and this is the ending of the Arcana. So by you starting this new beginning on your soul's journey, you are reaching this happy ending for yourself. Maybe you don't know what you want. Maybe you don't feel like you can understand what is meant for you. Page of Pentacles, but you're meant to learn. You're meant to learn what makes you happy. What things you can make for yourself to get you out there, to get you going, to fight for what you love. The Strength card has a lot of weight on it. Has a lot of power to it. Stepping. Interesting. It's going to be different from what other people want for you. Your career as to what you are going to achieve for yourself is going to be unique. And people may not like it, or you may resist it, honestly. But it's something that you feel like is made for you. Something that you feel like is destined for you. Your soul's contract for you to do in this lifetime. And I think you're discovering that in 2023, the rest of 2023. 6 months in this. And I'm seeing owl, so an owl may be your totem animal. Also purity, being washed, being cleansed to become who you really are in your natural light. Becoming honest with yourself and realizing that you're destined for something different, for something beyond what anybody could want for you. It's what you want for you. Allow Archangel Michael to come with you on this journey, because I'm feeling that energy of him. Ask for Archangel Michael to show you the way, to cut out things that don't serve you, to cut out negative thought patterns, negative thinking, negative beliefs that don't serve you anymore, because it is coming to an end. After this empire has closed down, you are allowing yourself to get back up and to start again, to start fresh, into what you want to become. You are having that inner fire again, light within you. Light within your heart, within your soul. And I think that's effing beautiful. 5 signifies change, by the way. So you may have been seeing 555 a lot. And that does have to do with change, you know? And that may be scary because you may have been running from change, or you may have been wanting to control change. Yeah, but the universe wants you to know that you are safe to go with the flow, to follow your love, to follow the heart, because that's what's going to show you who you are meant to be, if that makes sense. That's interesting. Wow. It's just beautiful energy, that's all. It's something that feels destined. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna, like, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing is literally your soul's contract, right? What I'm hearing is that in your soul's contract, you wanted to be this person. You wanted to go through these challenges, but you also wanted to become a healer. To become someone who lights the path for others because you didn't know your own path. You wanted to lead with love, but to learn love the hard way, so you can learn the purest form of love, unconditional love. Yeah. To sit in the freezing energy, to really contemplate what is meant for you, to be okay with the now, and to allow nature to guide you. Listening to the universe. My ears are ringing. Listen to what they have to tell you. Yeah, crown chakra, feathers. Birds may be significant to you because we already got crows. We got this owl here that stood out to me. We have the crown chakra. I mean, things are really heightening for you. Your psychic abilities are really being heightened right now. Ooh, I'm feeling something. That's interesting. It's definitely the crown. It's like this maybe maybe this feeling like you don't know where you're going, but not to worry. So let's clarify the Emperor, please. It's like this nomad I'm getting. You thought you were sitting on this throne, but then something happened to where you're like, no, I'm actually meant to follow my heart. I'm actually meant to tread my own path, to find my own passion. So let's clarify the Emperor. We have the Four of Swords, yeah. The Hierophant. You may struggle with anxiety. I'm not saying this is for everyone. Cut the deck, it's Wheel of Fortune. You may struggle with anxiety or may wonder what's the next thing to do. Being stabbed in the back, feeling like you are being constantly betrayed, betraying yourself even. This Emperor energy was almost like a disguise of feeling like you needed to rest, you needed to go within. You know, to gain wisdom, to move the wheel. Take your time. You are becoming who you're meant to become through the journey of life. 10 of Swords. This is like an interesting, this was supposed to be 2023, but I think that you're going through this journey with yourself. You know, you're learning about who you are, about what you're meant to be, what you want, no matter your age. This doesn't have to do with age. It has to do with you discovering your uniqueness, you accepting your uniqueness. Yeah. That you're worthy of no matter how unique you are, you know? Anyways, it's interesting to me. 10 of Swords. We have the moon. Yeah. Yeah, death right here. Scorpio energy. The moon is Pisces. It's like it's like this mystery of wondering why this has to happen to you. Or the moon is something that you walk into the light and you understand the truth. Once again, it's just being honest with yourself of why you have been betraying yourself and going through this transformation of coming into the light, coming into the knowing of who you are meant to become. Wow. Wow. Accepting who you are from the inside and out. Jeez Louise, this is like a whole transformative energy for your career. Okay, wow. Strength, please. You're like getting stripped, basically, by your spiritual team. You're being stripped. Strength, please. And you know what I saw? When they're stripping yourself, like what am I saying? And you're becoming vulnerable. I see someone touch your heart like an ancestor. Lay their heart over your chest, lay their hand over your heart and look at you and say, you're safe. You're still safe. You're okay. We have always seen you. I'm getting the story of Adam and Eve when they both ate the apple and became aware of sin, of the wrongdoings, of knowing that they disobeyed God. And they hid themselves, and the way they hid themselves was blending in with bushes and pretending to hide from God when God already saw them. God said, they were like, where are you? He wanted them to show themselves. And it's like your spiritual team is asking you to show yourself because they could see you already. They're asking you to make the choice to come through and accept yourself for who you really are. Ooh. Wow, what is these readings, man? Group 1 was very, and this one is very, I think it's beautiful. I didn't expect these readings to be like this. But, sorry. It's like you are being seen for who you are. You may think that nobody has seen you for who you are, with people hurting you with this pain or with you hurting yourself. You feel like you haven't been seen, but your spiritual team says you have been seen and we see you. We have always seen you. You're worthy. You're here. You're worthy for what you want, even if you don't know what that is. Your contract is your life. Your career is your life. That reminds me of my past reading that I did, but anyways, strength, please. Clarify strength with, let's see. Okay, yeah. A newfound passion, a newfound beginning. So we got 3 cards. It's the 9 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're getting sparked to passion again for doing something. The Page of Swords has to do with learning something, getting a new inspired action. And the 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment within yourself. It's like you're coming out of this stage of a facade that you put on for other people or you put on for yourself, and you're saying, I choose to take up my passion, to learn more about what I love, to learn more about me, and becoming passionate with myself and becoming emotionally fulfilled with me. To go after what I want for once. Jeez Louise. Yeah. The unseen is being seen. The yin and yang may be significant. To see the unseen. To choose to see what you haven't faced yet. Oof, the sun, when I cut the deck. To believe that you have this happy ending. To believe that you have the light at the end of the tunnel. It's been there all along. Wow. Okay, so clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Wow. We have the World and the Page of Pentacles, taking on an opportunity. The World, again, like I said, remember when it was at the bottom of the deck? The Magician at the bottom of the deck, dude. Manifesting what you want, having all the tools to believe in what you want. You're taking an opportunity. I don't know what opportunity is coming to you, or something that you think of. Ace of Wands is an offer too, but you're taking it, and this is going to lead you to success. This is going to lead you to what you want. I don't know what this is for you, what opportunity is coming for you. It's coming for you. That's funny, but it's coming, and it's going to let you manifest what you desire. Emotional happiness. This new sense, this new spark of love that you have for yourself and for the world around you. That is beautiful. Okay, I think that's good for your career reading. Now let's move on to your love reading. Okay, guys. Okay, so group number 2, let's do the love reading. So we have the Swan and the Mouse, which is interesting to me because the Swan is something of beauty and grace. Sorry, I don't know what's up with my throat. Excuse me. But it's like coming into this love for the world around you. Like this motherly energy, very watery, very Cancer vibes. Something may have happened in Cancer season, but the love in the rest of 2023, 6 months, within the 6 months, has to do with self-love, from what I'm seeing with this mirror, this reflected mirror, with nurturing yourself, speaking the truth about who you are and what you deserve. And this mouse, it's like also mirroring, because that's the ground. This is earth energy. It's sweet and it's small. It's something that needs to be protected. Something that needs to be protected. It's sweet. That's cute. I don't know if this is you, because your heart needs to be protected. It's like you feel this sense of protection with yourself, or with this person that's coming in, or this person wants to protect you. You know, this is the energy of 2023 for your love life. Yeah, it's interesting. It's this need to protect. That's what I'm feeling. So I love that. Okay, so let's see. So 2023, group number 2, what is their love life gonna be? So this is gonna be like whether you are in a relationship or not, singles or not. I'm gonna try to read it as collectively as possible. And yeah, so we have the Page of Pentacles once again. Has to do with this new spark of happening. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles coming over the Swan, but it was reversed. Okay, I'll take it reversed. The Empress at the bottom. Okay, what else? 2023 love life. We have the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles going on. This is interesting. What else? Okay. The Nine of Swords. I'll just do that many. The Knight of Swords with the Six of Cups at the bottom, so that's interesting. The Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah, feeling like the world's too big for you. I felt that with the mouse. Like you want to protect yourself almost. The world could bite you in the butt. Page of Pentacles, can you clarify that, please? Okay, that is the King of Pentacles. Wow. Can you clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse? That is the Fool. Yeah. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Ah. Ah, okay. This is not. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. That is the Seven of Wands. 7-7. Wow. The Five of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. The Collective of group number 2. Seven of Cups. 7 again. 7, 7, 7. And we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, so you're going to be pushed forward, okay? There's going to be, like I said, there's an offer coming to you that's going to allow you to start a new beginning. Ow. Hi, sweetheart. I already fed you. Okay. What is it? Yeah, there's going to be an offer coming to you that's going to allow you to do a new beginning. And I don't know, this might be this King of Pentacles person. And I'm seeing it being able to align you with being in balance with yourself, with who you want to be. Come on. But it's like, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to align with it. Like you're fighting against it. You want to put up boundaries. You want to persevere. But it's very clear, like your guides are very clear as to what you are and who you should be. With this Nine of Swords, I'm seeing that all your worries, all your pent-up aggression is merely not true. Something that you feel like you're worried that if you have a comfort animal, then go to them and let them ground you. They want to help you. They want to help ground you. And I'm saying that because Chihiro's like, she's being very calm right now. I think that you are meant to be someone who opens up to someone that offers you stability, that offers you this sense of recognition, that offers you this new beginning towards something great, but you're fighting it because you feel like you're going to get hurt again. Because even though this is a beautiful love, it's counteracted by feeling like you're trapped, like a little mouse that is going to be hurt, you know? That is going to be hurt again. Like this cat's going to catch him. You're going to be eaten. But that's just fear. That's something that reminds me of the rabbit in the deck that says the rabbit keeps going on and on about worries about how they're going to be eaten or how the eagle or the hawk is going to eat them, and then whatever, the bird looks down and thanks the rabbit for the great idea, you know? It's like you're manifesting your worries into fruition, but actually you're worth so much more. You're worth more than what you put out, more than what you believe in yourself. You know, you fight against building something grounded, building something that is a foundation because of your past hurts, because of these dreams and these illusions that you have built up for yourself. When there's the sun at the end, yeah, these painful endings that happened. I want to clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups. I see that the King of Cups, yeah. the King of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I don't know who this person is. If there's like a past energy, coming through of a person that that you don't want to be with, then you don't have to, yeah, you could walk away from them. You don't have to be going towards that. Something that's going to keep you up at night to say, I don't know if I want to be, I don't know if I want to be with this person. I don't know if they're going to treat me wrong. And if you feel there's going to be fighting or arguing, then you can walk away for the better of yourself. Don't let it keep you up at night to let you guess the choices of what you want to do, of what you feel like is meant for you. I think you'll know which way to go. This new beginning for yourself. Justice, yeah, justice is being returned to you. You're being asked to be patient with yourself on this journey. If you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to say, then no is the answer. Then you can take time for yourself. You're allowed to do that. All these options, it's very overwhelming, I think. You may have a lot of options, but you may know what the end goal is, what you want. What is this energy? What is the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles energy? What is that? I feel like there's more to unlock there. Yeah, the three of, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Dude. Okay. The Three of Wands, the King of Cups once again. Yeah, if there's, like I said, I don't think there was a mistake with me saying that there's a past of people that wronged you. But know that there's someone who really wants a future with you that you deserve. That you deserve to give it a chance, because the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something that feels stable, something that you've been waiting for. Take it slow. Seven of Pentacles has to do with taking it slow. Put boundaries up if necessary, but don't put your guard up to where nothing can come in. Allow yourself to balance out your head and your heart, to know which way to go. But I could see you taking a risk. I think your spiritual team is really asking you not to get in your head about this connection, but rather to allow yourself to take it slow, to balance out your mind and your body and your spirit. I don't know why I'm coming out so precise in this pile. I just think that you need to know that you're worth something bigger than you think. That you realistically, it's good for you to take your time. What is this energy of the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords? You got the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Feeling like your guard's up, like you have to persevere alone. But the Star is telling you to have hope in yourself, to dig a little deeper and find out who you are, and to work on who you are meant to know that you're not alone in this journey, to not be afraid of being loved, and to reciprocate love back, to be open to what the future has in store for you. So regardless if you're in a relationship right now, or if you're coming into one, if someone's going to be offered you, because the Page of Pentacles has to do with someone new, someone fresh, someone very, very, very grounded, wants to have this new beginning with you. They're asking you to look into the future and to trust that this is happening for you and not to you, okay? Yeah, let's, I want to get advice again too. Let's just do advice, just because your reading seems to be pretty short. What? Okay, so what is the advice you guys have for group number 2? Nine of Swords, yeah. What's the advice you guys have for group number 2? The Two of Swords. The Three of Wands. This was in the back of the deck for this one too, so that's interesting. Temperance. Wow. Okay, that's a lot, but we'll just rehash these. So Temperance is Sagittarius, 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, King of Swords, 4 of Swords. Allow yourself to rest, but don't allow yourself to beat yourself up. Trust in the guidance that your spiritual team is giving you. Trust the abundance that you deserve, the worth that you are. Clarify these 2 cards. So 9 of Swords, please. Swerve the freaking 9 of Swords. I see you, Chihiro. 9 of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I thought. And the purples, again, what did I say? The crown chakra. I mean, they're all swords, really, so you might have air in your chart. Air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But your past, your trauma, everything that you've been through. The King of Pentacles when I split the deck. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, whoever's coming in for you to offer you this love, this affection. Wow. Really try to heal with them. Try to take your time and not allow your past to define your present. You know, the 2 of Swords. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your inner knowing. 2 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. My Lord, all these swords. My goodness, the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The advice is to allow this ending to happen. To allow this ending to happen for your new beginning. Your career and your love life. To go into your knowing of your worth. Jeez Louise. The 5 of Wands. Don't fight it. Yeah. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you're going to be left out, that you're not worthy. Listen to your spiritual team and reach out your hands. Ask for help. Ask for guidance when you don't know, okay, babes? I love you. I just know that this is happening for you and you are getting through this. They are helping you and guiding you away from the storm and into the light, into the brighter days, because you deserve happiness. You deserve to listen to what the universe has to tell you. Ringing in my ear right when I said that. They want to speak to you. Ask them to speak to you in your dreams. Okay? They have a message for you. I don't know if some of you smoke weed, but that's a download I just got. Wow, ringing is crazy right now. Clear your energy, cleanse your energy from old past energies that are not for you anymore. Whoa. Yeah, you're gonna be guided into something huge. Ooh, they're asking you to stop fighting because fighting isn't meant for you anymore. Jeez Louise. Yeah, fighting isn't meant for you anymore. Okay, so let's do the charms, and then that will be the end of your reading. Man, this ringing is ridiculous. Okay, so let's do the charms. Lower your volume if it's gonna be too loud, but yeah. Spiritual team, number 2, please come through to charm circle. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna take this ball away. What else? Okay. Ah! Okay, then I think that's okay. I don't know where that one went, but okay, I think that's good. Okay, so guys, where did that one go? It's okay. Okay, so we have I heard rest. We have a smiley face. Be happy. I also seen don't be negative. So yeah, they're telling you to be more positive about your outcome. This may have been a hard read. Oh, come on. They're asking me to tell the story. I will. And that's that. But Yeah, X. X marks the spot. Also, RX. You may have that in your pool skimmer basket. That's like the most random filter pump thing. You know what? Actually, if you have a pool and you have algae in your pool, and it's been hard to take care of because you use tablets or chlorine or anything like that, you might need an RX. And an RX is something that you put in your filter pump. It's like this white and blue thing that's like a little thing that you put inside your filter pump, and it helps with, you know, taking out the algae, but also make sure to brush a lot. But you might need an RX. But anyways, that's just for someone out there. But anyways, I'm a pool cleaner just in case. That's why I know that. But you have don't be negative, you have X, you have R-rated, X-rated movie. You may feel like your life is an X-rated, R-rated movie. Empower others. You are meant to empower others, to be enlightened, to love. Anyways, so mushrooms, I'm seeing a lot. This is like ridiculous amount of mushrooms. Maybe you take shrooms, or maybe it's good to eat mushrooms, you know? And then you have a farm, you have a little house right there, you have flowers. What is this animal, dude? Like, is it like a leopard? A cougar? Bro, I swear, I'm not an idiot, I promise. Okay, we have yes, so remember to say yes to things, good things that are meant for you, because you're worthy of that, worthy to experience that. Maybe you feel like you've been lifting weights off your shoulder, or you want to work out. Maybe working out would be healthy for your mind, to clear it, to put new energies in. You can do the things that you want to do. Everything is possible for you, okay? You may feel old, or maybe people tell you you are an old soul, or maybe slow and steady wins the race. That's another thing. It's okay to go slow sometimes, because we are meant to heal our own way. Flamingo, whatever, some of these animals may have significance to you too as well. Horse, that came out in the other group, so did dolphin, but all the these actually. But it's all about being a free spirit and to have that childlike nature. We have a fish, that one looks like Dory. So you might like Finding Nemo. Maybe that's a sign that you should watch Finding Nemo. This one looks like a moth. So moth is about transformation too, as much as a butterfly is. Solar plexus is yellow, green again. Solar plexus is your inner well-being and who you are, your authentic self. Listen to your authentic self. Accept this dark transformation that you're going through, and just know you'll be okay. You got the charm of a butterfly too, so butterflies are very significant for you, you know? Frog, make sure, that reminds me of the animal spirit deck, oracle deck, that's like replenish yourself, take time to rest and replenish for your needs. And then we have shopping carts, so yeah, get the necessities that you need, whether you want to change up your diet or change up your well-being. This is like, I could have people in the comments be like upset, but this is actually like your spiritual teams are coming through to help you transform your life in the way you want it. But also you may just need to go shopping. Just a bunch of flowers and leaves. That reminds me of spring, that reminds me of autumn, so you're constantly going through changes. A fox right here. Maybe you like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. But also I'm seeing that you have been in a mode where you feel like you have to hunt, you have to constantly be on the lookout and just open your heart, basically. You have a wolf right here. Curly. Little howling at the moon, so maybe you like wolves, or maybe you want to howl at the moon to release any energy that you've been building up. Don't forget. Maybe you needed a reminder to not forget, but also don't forget who you are. Don't forget why you're here and how powerful you are, how you can empower others. Be positive within yourself. You're an old soul. You have lived many lifetimes, but be playful, you know? Continue to spread your light to others, because they need it just as much as you do. I don't know what this farmhouse is. Maybe you want one. Maybe you want to own a livestock. Maybe you need to watch a movie that, maybe a sign. A sign that you're on the right path is if you see a farmhouse. Maybe that's something for you. That's what I heard. Maybe in a movie I see a movie. with a farmhouse or a book. Okay, I think that's going to be it for you guys, pile 2. Thank you for coming. Thank you for everything. I think I saw another sticker on the floor. What is this one? This one is call. So you make the call. Also, you probably need to call somebody. But anyways, yes. Another one. What is this? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, you have like a little lobster. Larry the lobster might be significant from SpongeBob, or maybe you want lobster. Another confirmation. Anyways, okay, sorry guys, but yes, this is your reading. Thank you for coming through, for you, me, for us, for yourself. Thank you to your spiritual team. Thank you guys for being who you are, and for continuing to try to shine your light, and to continue to shine your light, because you are beautiful and you are meant for this journey. You know, it's just, I'm proud of you, and you need to hear that more often. Oh my lord, I almost forgot to share the key story. Yeah, I shared it in my last video with the tarot, being a closeted tarot reader, and it basically had to do with the key, and how you have the key. My father gave me a story about how he was sitting in a cell. It was like a vision that he got from God, and he said that he was sitting in a cell and God showed up and told him, he's like, you've been sitting in here for a while. And my father is just like, yeah. And God says, I need you to check your pockets. And then he's trying to check his pocket. He's like, no, the small one. And he checks his little small pocket on his jeans, and he finds a key. And all of a sudden there's the gate, that the cell that he's in, you know, there's the lock on the inside now. And God says, go ahead and open it. You had the key all along. You just had to know that for yourself until you wanted to see that. And my papa unlocks it, and God says that cell was the cell of forgiveness. And there's many cells in the room, and there's one for grace, love, mercy. Mercy will be easier once you understand grace, and I want you to conquer each one of these rooms. I want you to really sit in all of them. There's a room for patience. There's a room for, what was it? Disgrace or something, and that's the bathroom. So you could wash yourself off and crap out all the gunk that you had in to cleanse yourself. And take time in all of these rooms, you know, because you have and this key, this one key that you have, can unlock all those doors. You have the key. My papa tells it so much better. It's like way better, but you have this key. You've had it all along, and it's okay with sitting in those rooms and feeling your feelings, because you deserve to sit in those rooms with your feelings, and to take your time to forgive other people that have wronged you, that have hurt you in your past, because it will help you release. You don't have to go to them. You don't have to tell them, I'm sorry, or you are forgiven. You don't have to tell them that. You can say it in your heart. You can allow yourself to be free from that trap, from the cage that you put yourself in, and say, I forgive you. I choose to forgive you, to release me from my shackles, to give mercy on me, to give mercy for you, to cleanse myself of my body, all the shame, all the regret, all the grief. I am renewed today. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're transforming into this beautiful butterfly. I'm excited to see it. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for coming through once again, and I'm so proud of you. And I don't know, comment below if this resonated, like and subscribe if you want, if you feel led to. I don't know, just proud of you. Okay, well, I'll see you next time, my lovelies. Keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer. All right, you are priceless. I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys. Okay, hi group number 3. Welcome to your reading, and it is incredibly dark. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how long these readings were gonna take, but this is it's gotten progressively dark, and I don't have my ring light anymore. So here we are, finally what I needed. Don't have it. But if you guys chose this carnelian agate and this tarot deck, then this is your reading. I'm just gonna put this to the side. Here is your oracle card, so we're just gonna go ahead and lay them out for you. But to start out, we have your oracle card of the energy of your career, which is this is going to be your energy and the career of the rest of 2023, and it is the seal. Let's see if it could even focus. Did I mess it up? Okay, spirit, deception, perception. Wow, deception. Let's see if, okay. So we have spirit, perception, and then we have your energy, that the energy of your career, what it's going to be throughout the rest of 2023 is adjacent possibilities. Number 24, that could be a significant number. Let me put this over here. Excuse me. And then we have, let's see, for the mermaids, we have rest. You've been working hard. Ooh, you've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Okay. And then we have, let's see, this guy, which is, no, it's not time. It's not yet time. This is not divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Okay, and then we have Night Watch, which I haven't seen this one before, so I want to read this. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, and then we have Gentleness with Jason Momoa. Okay, and then we have Benzaden. I haven't seen this one either, so 2 may be significant. 2, 2, 2, you know, 4 reduces to 2. And then your tarot deck is the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Swords, once again that rest energy we have. Okay. The King of Cups. Oh yeah, you're the one with 5 cards that came out. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess. Yeah. When I started to read, oh yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, when I started to pull out your stuff right now, I realized that you are literally working with the universe as we continue to go on, as you continue to work with what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing specifically, but yeah, Spirit, I just realized that. You are allowing yourself to listen to when you have to go, to when you have to move. Like they're gently guiding you to what you are meant to do. Tune me into the energy, please. I can't tell if the music's loud, so sorry about that, but ears ringing. So so the rest of the 2023 is about, that's so funny. Because look, you have the emotion, you have the filling of your own cup and feeling good, then you have resting. And then you have balancing your emotions and going towards the waves and going, goodness gracious, Chihiro. Going towards that new spark of emotion that you want. And then you have going inward again. And then you have trusting in your intuition, not knowing what's going to happen. So it's a journey. I don't know what journey, it's like a stop and go type of thing. It's like learning when it's time, but also learning when it's time to pull back. It's like, okay, ow, these earrings are hurting. Sorry, I thought I was gonna, okay. But, okay. So basically, I'm so sorry. So basically, when it comes to yeah. Okay. So you're being asked to ground your energy. You're being asked to pull back when necessary. to take care of yourself, to listen to what your intuition is trying to tell you, and to be gentle with how far you push yourself. Because you have so many pathways you can go. You have so many ideas you can fulfill. Like this Ace of Cups, it's constantly being presented to you. Your perception is such a huge thing too, because perception is about understanding how to view your situation, listening to what Spirit has to tell you. You're choosing to see life as abundant, and then you're like, okay, now I'm choosing to rest. You're really in touch with your spiritual team, I must say. Like the rest of 2023 has to do with you. Excuse me, sorry. Confirmation sneeze. You going with the ebb and flow of life. It's really quite beautiful. I want to read Benzaden. I'm sorry if I sound so white when I say that. Anyways, so let's see. I embrace my creativity. Yeah, I love that. Pictured with a biwa or a traditional Japanese lute. Yeah. Benzaden is a Buddhist goddess of music, water, and knowledge. She is also known as the muse to all artists and innovators, and infuses inspiration into those who choose to connect with her. You are being invited by this divine goddess to create and embrace your inner artist. Embrace whatever form this may take, whether it is fun and playful or as a larger pursuit. Make space to enjoy the experience of creating art without attachment to the outcome or your creative work. There's tremendous opportunity for creating positive change through spreading your message and unique gifts in artistic forms. As you gain comfort and confidence in your artistic self-expression, use creativity as a way to innovate and share something special with others. You never know who you may reach with a unique expression of your gifts. What kind of art would you feel good to create? Wow. So yeah, like I said, you're being creatively inspired, but you're also going in and resting within yourself to know what is your next move, and you're taking charge. It's like throughout this, oh yeah, my eyes itching, I cannot. Okay, sorry, I need to not do that, allergies. Okay, so what I'm seeing here from that even is literally choosing which avenue to go down, listening to what your spiritual team has to say. You're choosing to be divinely guided. Wow. You're literally choosing to work with the universe. Choosing to listen to the patience. The opportune moment is approaching. The divine timing is happening for you. Wow. And you might be a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but if not, you're embodying your emotion more. You're embodying what you have to be doing for yourself. And going inward, Hermit is also Virgo. But mainly from what I'm feeling with this is that when you go towards it emotionally, you're going inward to see what you can get from that, what you could grab from the inward sides of yourself, what you learned, your experiences musically, inclined, whatever you are doing creatively. You are allowing yourself to express yourself through the universe, which is so nice and so refreshing, by the way. Can I just say that? Because literally, I'd love to see artists express themselves intuitively more, because that's where great artists were born, you know? You could feel like they were connecting with the divine, where they were channeling and putting it on paper. Whatever you do creatively, you are channeling it. And you might be working at night too. You know, that's why you're asked to get rest. But this is interesting energy, because I see the kids there, you know, while they are looking after them. Well, he's looking after them. This wolf with this raven. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I want to read this. Okay, let's read it, because this looks like a cute story. Okay. I haven't read the other ones yet, but let's see. It is in alphabetical order. Okay, here it is. 27 may be significant. Okay. Tor's duty is to guide two young witches to a hope coven, but while sitting night watch, he spies a light deep in the woods. Instantly, he reaches out for his sword, but refrains from drawing it just yet. His first reaction is to fight, but is the light a threat, an ally, or an opportunity? He is caught between a firelight and moonlight. Just as he's torn between action and patience, silently he watches the light draw closer, and even though his protective instincts are very strong, he must act only when absolutely certain. Wow. 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 Bro, like literally your whole reading is asked to wait, to listen, and to move with caution. You may not know what you're doing, especially with the Knight of Pentacles as a slow-moving energy. You may not know what you're doing, you may not know how you're doing it, but you're asked to have patience because you will be guided along the way. Creatively, you have to wait for the go. And I think you'll know when that comes because your light has been casted. You see the light. But you're listening to the universe, as in, like, what's the sign? What am I being called to do? Where am I being guided to go? And you're doing it. The patience that you have throughout 2023, the rest of it, is guiding you towards something that is greater. Because you have all this mishap, all this confusion, because I feel like the energy of your career is just, you're going to get a lot of opportunities. It's like, I don't know if you ever heard of this meditation on positive action, it's like probably like a 13-minute meditation on this voice guided meditation that allows you to show the light on the outside of you. Like you're surrounded in white light and now you are open to opportunities of abundance. I'll list the meditation in the bio, in the description box, so you could listen to it if you want to. But it's going to allow you to be open and perceptive to new opportunities coming in for you, to be aware, to not judge your limitations that you have, to not judge your blockages, the road blockages that you're discovering right now. You're asked to be gentle with yourself, to give yourself time, to allow yourself to heal, and to allow yourself to know when it's time to take action. Yeah? This is going to be a guiding light for you. It's okay if it takes longer than you expected, but this is all the universe's, this is all, how do you say, divinely guided. She discovers the plastic bag now. Out of like 6 hours, now she discovers the plastic bag. Bro, like I can't make this crap up. Like, Chihiro, there's so many stuff to play with in here, baby. Come here. Really? Okay, you have fun. If you guys can't hear that, then we're all good. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, you're asked to be more playful. This whole reading, all the other groups too, they were asked to be more playful. Don't be too hard on yourself because, wow, babes, it's like you don't even know what's coming for you. You are being aligned with anything that you want. And it's like the universe is like asking you to wait for the right time to take action, to meditate. Sorry if this took me a hot minute to tune into, but it's all makes sense. All of what I said has purpose. You know, so you are literally, seal the deal, I heard, with the seal right here, which is cute. But to seal the deal, you're going to seal the deal on something. I don't know what that is, but bro, who is coming in? Something's going to take a hot minute, but that's okay because you need to listen to what your spiritual team has to tell you. They want to talk to you. They want you to be able to listen when they are, ooh, talking to you. So what is this adjacent? Oh, goodness. Sorry. What is this adjacent possibilities? We have the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles again. The Emperor. Wow. Bringing something into action. Wow. So you're being asked to, when you're resting, there's a 2 again, dude. That's ridiculous. To find an alignment. It's going to naturally happen to where you're finding an alignment for what you want, what is meant for you on your spiritual path. What you are being called to create. Yeah, because he reminds me of the Magician right here. Because it looks like fire's right here and he's wearing a little top hat. Looks like he's doing some magic. This 8 right here. Okay, sorry about that. All the animals in the house decided to come alive. But anyways, yeah, so you're being asked to, well, it will naturally happen, I'm feeling like, as you continue to rest. And your energy is so nice. There's something about your energy that just feels aligned. Like you're on this aligned, destined path. Like as you continue to follow your passion, to follow what you love to do, to trust that you are creative, to trust that you have this creative passion, that you have this spirit, this team spirit. This little seal is so cute, man. You are adorable. You're adorable. And it's like you're this tough little pup. I don't know, it's like you're ready for the world no matter how old you are. It's just you're looked at as this strong but adorable human that is just ready to take on what is meant for them. And the universe has you in their right hand. And they're just asking you to listen to your intuition. And to feel guided to go within, you know? I wonder what this no, it's not the time yet. It's like almost like, what is that? No, it's not the time yet. It is not time yet. Oh. Yeah, okay. Star at the bottom, dude. You have the 8 of Wands. Wow. Dude, this is like following you around. You have the 8 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, when it's slow, when it feels like your energy's moving slow, something's gonna go fast. Something's just gonna take off, okay? 10 right here. Might be seeing 10, 10. But it's like an energy is just moving slow, but I promise you it's just gonna zippity doo dah, you know? Like you're gonna be the star, you're gonna shine. It's like this Knight of Pentacles is just gonna follow you around, but as you continue the ebb and flow with your creativity, with being gentle towards yourself and this energy around you, healing your heart, your chakras, balancing your chakras, that I think this will be very helpful for you, the carnelian agate. Then you'll be able to sing your song. You'll be able to know when to take action. Because I feel like you're trying to control this, but it's almost like I said, you're being told to like wait, not do the initial reaction. And you'll know when to go because you'll feel the urge, like now, and then you just, you know, that type of thing. I don't know what that was, but let's just clarify these real quick. Oof. Okay, what is the Ace of, oh goodness. Ace of Cups is Judgment. What is the 4 of Swords? The 2 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, interesting. Okay. King of Cups, please. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. New ideas, Magician. The Hermit, please. The Hermit. we have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess. And that is the Queen of Pentacles. Are you like an earth sign, like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn? A lot of nurturing energy with the Queen of Cups. Or you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't have to be any of those, but interesting. So the Judgment is the Ace of Cups. It's like you're being called to take care of yourself because it's been a long time coming. It can almost be to burnout because maybe even, that's weird. Oh, I see. This old passion that you had for yourself, for what you wanted to do, is being called to the light again to explore. To explore for yourself, for what you want to do. Listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, listen to what wants to be heard, what wants to be reignited again. And this Four of Swords is to listen. 2 again, dude. 222 is gonna follow you around like crazy. Cut something off that isn't meant for you. To give yourself, to reach yourself at the level that you want to look at yourself in the eye and say, this is what we want. I'm giving it to you. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting this representation, but it's like you're looking at yourself. You're literally looking at yourself and you're like holding this cup up to your mouth and you're telling yourself to drink it. It's weird. It's like awkward camera angle. Anyways, and you're like hesitantly drinking it and it's like awkward as heck. It's like, oh, this is actually not that bad. Like, I actually needed this water. Like, you're replenishing yourself, basically, is what I'm saying. After a long time of realizing that you didn't need this replenishing, you're like, oh shit, this is actually really, really nice. I needed this, thank you. And you're like, you're welcome. So yeah, you're finding yourself out again. You're becoming your own mirror again. You're listening to yourself. You're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're saying, I see you and I listen to you and I hear you. This King of Cups, you're going towards this new beginning, this offer. It's like it's either coming to you or it's coming for you, but you're taking it. This new idea, you're taking it. You're following your gut. Like I said, you're going inward and you're doing it. This Page of Pentacles is learning, is picking up this new coin that you found, this new idea, and doing it, going inward and going hermit mode. Following your intuition and being that guiding light for your warm energy. You're listening to what you're creating. You're making it grounded. You're grounding it into reality. And you're going to stare at it very proudly, like it's your baby. And you're going to say, we did this. Basically, you and the universe is, we did this. Get a very proud sense of like, there's always groups with like the strong spirit team, the strong ancestors. And I'm just getting like this, you're very connected. You're very intuitive. Like, you're psychic as heck. Wow. So that's interesting. And then this Queen of Cups, literally all this energy of trusting into your intuition, trusting into your emotions, what they're saying, what they're feeling. Be gentle on yourself with this journey. You're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Okay, so next we're going to move on to your love reading, so let's go ahead and do that. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your love reading. So I shuffled the deck for you. These are the two cards that are embodying your energy for your love for the rest of 2023. And it's funny because I don't remember what these mean, what these are, but when I saw whale, I thought of going deeper with somebody. And the zebra. I want to read the zebra because this is what is this, air? I don't know. Zebra. No, zebra must be okay. Anyways, okay. Eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in a company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared, their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. Interesting. So can I just say a disclaimer that if you are in a relationship, and this is also for you, but I'm going to make it as general as possible to say that for the person coming in or for, you know. But what I'm getting already with this is that if you are in a relationship, you will go deeper with them and you will travel with them, is what I'm saying, in 2023. Or the people that are single, you are going to find someone who's going to be so mentally stimulating for you that you're going to be like, wow, I can talk to them about anything. Like, you guys, your connection, whoever you have with this person, is going to be amazing. I don't know when this is, but this is going to be the rest of 2023. So yeah, let's do it. So so we have, ooh, Page of Wands. We like that. What else? Someone expressing their feelings to you. What else? Their passion for you. Very passionate. Ooh, wow, that one flew out. Judgment. Okay. Interesting energy. What else? Wow. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I think this is the first group to have the Ten of Cups come out. Then let's see, the Page of Wands, clarify. I'll clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands, please. Ooh, okay, that's... Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. We'll do those two, that's fine. With the Two of Cups at the bottom. It's Judgment. Ooh, what is Judgment? The Knight of Swords. Communication, strength. Again, strength is with the Ten of Cups. The Age, what? The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. We have the World and the Emperor. Lord have mercy. And then what is the Ten of Cups? Oops. What is the Ten of Cups, please? Ooh. The King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Swords. What? And the Tower. This is like the weirdest freaking energy. It's so hot right now. It got really hot all of a sudden. It was regular temperature and now it's just really hot. Holy crap. This is interesting. This person may make you feel hot or on the spot or very like flustered, like you haven't felt like this in a while. This person's gonna show you what it means. I'm getting deja freaking vu right now. This is insane. This person's gonna show you what it means to not be unstuck. They're going to open up your mind, the limitations that you had on love, the perception on what you believe happiness is going to look like. on your foundation of truth that you had for yourself. Dude, you have the Page of Wands, someone igniting their passion for you, and it's going to be new. It's going to be fresh. It's kind of going to be a lot. Not going to lie. I'm going to not, this looks like it's going to, yeah, I'm just going to, anyways, but yeah, they're coming in hot. I'm just going to say that. And they're going to be fast. It's going to be fast moving energy. And it may feel like, what's weird about this is this Judgment card. And Judgment is a resurrection of the past, right? Or a resurrection of something that, I heard dry. I heard a desert. Wow, I heard a desert. So it may feel like a dry desert where you're in your relationship, but this person's going to open the line of communication, and it's going to be, wow. It's going to be different. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be something that you've been waiting for. And they will offer you a grounded connection. Something that will make you feel content. Something that will make you feel like this is finally your happy ending. Something that you're finally waiting for. All this freaking time. And they're coming in like, I'm here. I'm the one. Sorry. And you're going to experience this ultimate happiness. But it's going to be kind of daunting because this Eight of Swords is like this stuck feeling. But when I see this Tower, it's like, bam, you're unstuck. You're no longer in shackles. This mental prison that you put yourself out of, you're gone. It's gone. With this King of Pentacles, they may be an Earth sign or they may be an Aries. But either way, they're matching your energy is what I'm feeling. They're giving you something, a fresh perspective. Yeah, the Chariot. My God. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This dude, it's a long time coming. I keep hearing that shite. You've been waiting for this. What is this? I want to know what this energy is, though. The Knight of Swords and Judgment. What is that energy between them? What is that? You have the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. You've been working on yourself a lot. You've been working on your structure. Been working on Knight of freaking... Dude, I swear, man. Okay, anyways. You've been working on your stability, on what you want for yourself. Even in this connection, like, you will communicate about your past. I don't think this is a person from your past, if that makes sense. But I think this is someone who's you're going to want to build a future with. I don't know if this, because this is the Five of Cups, and this is about like feeling lost or feeling lonely. I don't know if this is a person from the past, because there's no Six of Cups, but Judgment does have to do with the resurrection of something. Maybe it's a resurrection of communication with someone that you haven't communicated with in a while. Maybe someone who's watching you online. Someone who wants to offer you a new beginning. This is weird. Offer you a new start. That's why it probably feels like you're stuck. Or like a foundation is shaking. I'm sorry, of what you thought a person was. They're going to shake your world. They're going to bring in this new fire to you. This new idea. It's like they're coming in just on time. Like in between worlds. 7. Again, 7, 8. You may be seeing 8, 8 a lot too. But either way, Yeah, this person's shaking things up. This person's going to help you build something. Help you build something from your past. Excuse me. This is like so embarrassing. Like I got hella allergies in this last pile. I need to take my allergy pill. But anyways, I think they're going to help you build something. Like whether creatively, they're going to stimulate you. Yeah, they're going to give you a new sense of freedom instead of feeling isolated and lonely. They're going to make you feel full again. Interesting. They're going to help you build on something. And it's going to be something that you guys are learning with each other. You guys are going to learn each other's past. You guys are going to communicate. You guys are going to take it slow, I think. And they're going to be grounding for you. They're going to be good for you. What is the whole energy of this connection that's coming in for group number 3s, please? Oh. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and the Ace of Swords at the bottom, talking about communication, dude. This is coming in hot, communication. I don't know if it's going to be through the internet. Because it might be, because the Swords is about online. But you guys are going to build a legacy. It's going to be led through emotion, through the intuition, through the heart. Yeah, the Hierophant. Building a beautiful foundation for each other. You guys are going to shift lives. You guys are going to change lives. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be creative. It's going to be deep. You guys are going to learn about yourselves as you learn about each other, you know? It's that type of thing. You guys are going to make each other feel unstuck. Wow. This is a beautiful connection. The communication that you guys are going to have is going to be so stimulating, so passionate, so strong. Like something you haven't really experienced before. Wow. That's beautiful. I'm going to read the Whale and then we'll close it out on charms. How's that? Let's see. My loves. Okay. Okay, here it is. 17 may be significant. Maybe you were drawn to pile number 1. Anyways, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The Whale represents profound emotional wealth and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to feminine forces of compassion and communication. Queen of Cups energy. We can depend on Whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to beacon in our darkest hour. Dude, I'm so excited for you. Literally, you have creative, fun, loving life and beautiful ancient wisdom. This is like from a past life type of shite. Like this is something that is beautiful, that is profound, that will guide you towards many storms and just fight it with you, you know? Because there's wisdom in that you guys will express together. It's passionate and it's hot. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like I just read a book right now. That's how it feels. I don't know when this is going to come in. There was Knight of Pentacles that kept showing up a lot. Oh, 6 of Cups. What did I say about past life? Interesting. 6, 6, 6. 6 maybe. So this is the rest of 2023, right? 6 months. So within 2023, this will be happening. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I know, where is the signs? Do we have any indication of when this will come in? Because I don't know if you guys are dating them already, or if there's some of you that are single, but I don't know. I'm getting some single vibes. We have 4 of Swords, the Hierophant. Just rest. You don't have to worry about when this is coming in. What else? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. But it will definitely feel the King of Wands, dude. Ooh, the Lovers. What? The Nine of Swords. Yeah. Putting an end to all worries. Yeah. All confusion. Whew. Steamy. Okay. See, now it's cold. In the beginning of your love reading, it was freaking hot. And now it's just regular temperature again. That's so weird. This is going to make you feel kind of steamy. You know, after a long restful period, it's coming in and it's going to fill your cup right away. And you're going to be really happy about it. Okay. I'm really happy for you. Okay, guys. So last but not least, let's do your charms. And then we'll go ahead and close it out. I hope that resonated. Okay, so I'm just going to do your charms real quick. You can lower the volume because it will be loud probably. So, yeah. Okay, so clip number 3. Where's the charm for number 2? That's a lot. Thank you. All the eggs came out for all of them. Any charm, dude. And oh my god. Okay, so only X came out for the letter. So X marks the spot, XYZ. We have moth, which is transformation from dark energies into light. Yellow and red, grounding who you are, solar plexus and root chakra energy. We have raccoon coming out from hiding. You can do it. We have I did, so champion energy. I love that. Succeeding. We have Z's, so make sure to get some rest. The 4 of Swords. Kind people are my kind of people. Forgive yourself. A lot of good energy. Cow, so look up any one that you feel drawn to. You got shrooms, mushrooms. Parrot, maybe you feel like you're being mirrored recently. Horse signifies freedom. Oh, baby raccoon. You're an adult raccoon now. That's cute. Then you have replenish yourself. You have the frog. You have rainbow, shine your light. You have girls trip. Maybe you're going on a trip soon. That could be a signifier for 2023. These are just like general messages. Mushrooms again. What is this? A bird. So you may get signs from birds. Grateful for. Maybe practice gratitude, what you're grateful for right now as blessings start to come in. You have movies to watch. Maybe you want to watch some movies. That's cool. You have, a grasshopper. Maybe you are becoming a wise grasshopper instead of a young grasshopper. I don't know. Yeah, you're learning. That's what I'm getting from the raccoons as well, as like you're growing and you're becoming something. I forgot what this crab is called. Krav, I don't know. And then you have a cat. You have a cat. Maybe you feel like you need to go introvert right now. Maybe you have a cat that needs attention. Chihiro. Music. Listen to music to calm you down. Maybe some, what is it called? Some music on YouTube, like frequency music to calm you. Maybe to work out, clear your mind, cleanse your energy. That helps cleansing energy is to work out. Make sure to drink a lot of water. Electrolytes are very important. Owl, totem animal, signifies protection, but also purity, peace. Butterflies, all butterflies came out for all the readings. We got blue, heart chakra, then the monarch butterfly. Maybe look up the meaning for the monarch butterfly. And then you have, what is that? A bee. Maybe bees are significant too. Working hard. Working bumblebee. Like it said, rest, take time to rest, replenish yourself like the frog. And also the dolphin came out in every freaking pile. Be the childlike nature, you know, enjoy it. Enjoy who you are. And then Finding Dory. I don't know if you like Finding Nemo, but yeah, and then the shell, ancient history, something that has to do with your past and who you are and all that jazz. I don't know, but oh, and the dragonfly. You may see dragonflies as a sign, but yeah. And then cows. I don't know if you want to look up cows, but I feel like that has significance, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Okay, so group number 3. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with me with this bad lighting. And I just appreciate you guys so much for giving your energy, for your spiritual team for coming through, for you showing up for yourself and listening and growing and Be kind to yourself, you know? Surround yourself with kind people because that's who you are. Forgive yourself for doing things in the past that you don't agree with, but know that that's all you have to do is learn and grow. Know that you're grateful for everything around you, you know? Anyways, thank you for coming. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this, and comment if you resonated, you know? Yeah, I'm just proud of you, and thank you to your spiritual team for allowing me to give this message. Okay, guys, well, I'll see you next time, maybe with, you know, no allergies and stuff like that. So, okay, be safe and continue to spread love because that will always be the answer. Okay, love you guys. Bye.